I don't think May's been in here before, so he is going to investigate.
Yeah, there's Gizmo. But...
Investigate.
He is looking for any secret openings that could be used to poison us or kill us, or any secret doors.
No, you don't find any.
You're worried about death and poison already?
Secret hidden doors or traps or anything. It's just an old wine storage room.
Knowing Bartleby, he'll want to fortify the doors somehow.
Yeah, you could the barrels are empty. But you could probably roll them in front of the doors.
Okay, he would probably want to begin doing that at the very least.
Well, we take that long rest. I have to pee now, so I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, Zoldak helps Bartleby with that.
Okay. So I assume this is like a smaller door?
Yeah, one single door and then double doors.
Yeah, so just one for each.
Yeah. Yeah, so now you got a barrel in front of each. And, yeah, I guess, with Rain, keeping watch for most of it, it's obviously dark in here. There's no light other than what you provide.
If Bartleby keeps his sword on, there would be light, but...
Yeah.
You'd probably have to be holding on to it the whole time.
Yeah. That's okay. Gizmo could just cast light on one of his many pebbles.
If we needed it.
Okay, so I guess during the first part of the long rest, Rain would do the sending that she said last time. We received invitations to Strahd's Castle. Have you received one as well to Ismark?
Oh, before the Dryads get dispelled, they would cast Goodberry until they can't anymore.
Okay.
Just get them. I just want to say that now, so I'm not called out on bullshit later.
They turned into a pile of good berries.
Yeah.
That's upon dying from timeout, they choose their last actions to cast good berry, so it appears as if they're just a pile of good berries.
And May is casting all of his remaining spell slots on Goodberry too. Before the long rest.
I need to learn how to do good berry and just do them before the long rest.
Goodberry. Yeah, your message gets intercepted by Strahd, and he says, "Well, of
Do
course,
we know that?
Only Rain would, unless she reveals it." But yeah, he says, "Of course, Ismark didn't receive an invitation. It's you five that I'm interested in."
I just had a brain fart. I forgot that Bartleby was a person. I was like, 5?
You're like, is Oliver back?
No! Okay, so with that, Rain is fucking tired of using.
Has anybody asked him if he knew it's Oliver?
Strahd?
Yeah.
He's like, yes, he is my greatest agent.
Do you know Oliver Olgin? He just gasps. He's like, we do not speak that name here.
Like, he is my lord. Like, what?
He is the one that gave me the stock power.
He's the reason I'm calling everybody to dinner. We have to destroy him.
We have to destroy
That's
him.
the reason he needs at the party.
The dragon here isn't a dragon. It's just Oliver with a set of like makeshift wings. He's just like, wee! Like, stop.
By the power of finger guns.
Oh god.
Yeah. So, other than the fact that your sending got intercepted by Strahd and
Figures.
Yeah.
Fuck my life.
The rest of the night goes by, and Rain, the only thing you notice that puts you on edge a little bit is that you hear the sound of a dragon growling at kind of late in the late.
That's the same bullshit Gizmo heard.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back.
It's your turn. You can't just walk away.
You can't just walk away from your responsibilities.
Yeah.
Our friend, like with her kids, is still here. I guess they went outside to like the park or something, but this doorbell was ringing, and I was like, "Is somebody here?" And they just like walked in, like.
And this time though, what after you kind of hear the hissing, you actually in the shadows, you think you catch a glimpse of a dragon's like part of the outline of a dragon. Although obviously it's only part of it, like its head or neck sticking through, kind of like through the wall, like its upper body, because it's
When
it'd be
during
way
the
too
rest?
big to fit in the
Yeah.
room.
I would say Rain would be like, surprised, but then, just be like, hi? If it would
Yeah.
say anything, like,
Yeah, actually, it does respond to you, and it says, "What are you doing in my mansion?
Great.
Why?
Okay then.
What are you looking for?"
we were given a fortune that said that there was some ancient knowledge here that could help us to defeat Strahd and lift the curse on this land.
Yes, I believe I know what you're speaking of.
We have like sandwich stuff and salad stuff and
Go to the tower, but
Which one?
the highest peak above the chapel. But
Is this
if
the
my
shadow
knights-
that's speaking?
Yeah.
The dragon speaking the rain.
bring me your cup.
But if my knights interfere, I only ask that you do what you can ultimately to save them. If they resist you, you have my permission to fight back. But they have fallen so far into darkness.
Hello.
Question.
I don't know if you hear me.
Yeah, it's kind of what I was. It's kind of what I was thinking.
Yes.
What do you want?
Does that mean the dragon's like in charge of the organ or the order here?
Want milk?
Seems like at one point,
Yeah, since he
Well,
said my
it's-
knights.
the Order of the Silver Dragon, so...
Yeah, this is my knowledge, but the metallic dragons are good, and so it's like that's what I was thinking is that it's like
That's where, like, oh,
these revenant, like whether they're good or evil, they're undead, and it's like I don't know. I don't think good people, it's kind of like out of the dragon's hands, basically.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, this is an unfortunate circumstance of Barovia. is what happened to them. So,
Yeah.
but
okay.
May knows none of that, of course.
Yeah.
So, Rain would kind of nod in agreement and say, thank you, and we promise to do what we can to save this land.
If it's really what to save this land, if that is what you wish, I might be of assistance. But I can't help in this state. I would need your help in return.
Rain at this point would like stand and maybe like take like a couple of steps to the shadow and say, of course, what can we do to help?
He says, when Strahd conquered this land and waged his final battle against my order, he slew me and hacked my body to pieces and carried my head off to Castle Ravenloft. If you can find my skull, bring it back here into the tomb, into the building out back, and return my skull back to the rest of my bones that I may find rest, I promise that I will be able to fight back the darkness that covers this land and aid you. The beings that you serve, the gods that you serve, I can open the connection that they may aid you as well.
Not that Rain has a particularly high insight, but could I do an insight to see if I believe what he's saying?
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you're a little suspicious, I guess.
Okay, yeah, just like having not met a dragon before, I guess Rain is.
Yeah, you're not. It's kind of
somewhat-
more that you're not sure, but you're being cautious
Is this
Okay.
during the watch, or is this we're all conscious?
during the
This is-
watch.
Yeah, this is.
Okay, all right, good.
Are you confused?
No, I just don't.
Just want to
Yeah.
make sure it's not like May's actually like awake and should be. responding.
Yeah, like that he has to respond to this somehow. He's asleep. It's all good.
Rain would ask, did he say like Strahd hacked his body to pieces? If Rain
Yeah.
would say like where, like do you know where he put your body or hid it?
He only carried off my decapitated head to his castle and mounted it as a trophy in one of his dining halls. My body is buried in the tomb in the back.
Who the hell buried his body then?
Mine, yeah. Well, Gizmo's not awake, but
Yeah, but it's a valid question.
yeah, but somebody would have had to.
I guess then Rain would ask, is there anything that you could tell us now? Strahd invited us to his castle, and we were going to go and hear him out, just to see what we're up against, really, and get to know him a bit better, to know your enemy. But we were wondering, is there any knowledge that you have that could help us or help keep us safe before we can return your head?
Hmm. He says, as far as going to Castle Ravenloft and obtaining it there, that is, you might already be aware of this, but that is Strahd's key base of power. It's where he's strongest. He and the castle work together, so to speak. He has the high ground there. You must use extreme caution if you proceed into his castle.
Great. We're gonna die. Again.
He has many servants there as well.
Yes, Strahd guaranteed us safety as long as we're civil, I think is what he said. But he offered us safety as long as we are civil, and of what I know of Strahd, I don't think that he is a liar. He might be a manipulator, but I don't think he would tell a flat-out lie like that.
From what I know of Strahd, I would be inclined to agree with you. Although, don't put it past him to only tell part of the truth.
Wait, somebody actually trusts us? Or feels the same way about something as us? That's at first.
Okay, so
Consider what I've said. We will speak again.
Rain nods and says, we will be in touch.
Yes. And then the shadow vanishes.
Rain cleans the shit out of her pants.
Is it full action or?
A free action, I'm not trying too hard.
Oh, okay.
So Rain would kind of sit down and breathe a pretty heavy sigh of like somewhat relief of fear of what she had just seen, and write everything that she can remember down in her book.
Okay. The rest of the night passes without event, so I don't know if you maybe if you wake the party or if you let them sleep. It's maybe like only an hour remaining.
Rain would wake them up once the long rest is complete, just so they would get all of the benefits of the long rest.
Okay. Yep, the long rest is complete. Everybody starts waking up, and
Oh,
Yeah.
I feel like I have gained all the benefits of a long rest.
oh, good. Me
I
too.
feel so refreshed.
Bartleby sits up and he's like, "Oh, I can't wait to go and try to find some more smoked meats today. Have I told you guys about the great smoked meats of my liege lord?" and we all get 10 temp hit points.
May accepts them reluctantly, having heard about smoked meats for like 3 days now.
Say for far too long.
When we find those meats, it'll be well worth it.
Will it though?
For him, not for us.
Zoldak says, I'm surprised we were actually safe here.
Rain kind of like, chuckles and is like, yeah, so about that, and would recount Dragon's head coming out of the wall, telling us that he was killed and dismembered by Strahd, head as a trophy, and he told me that he could help us and restore our connections to our lords and things, which is pretty suspicious that he specifically knew about that. But he could help us do that, as well as fight the evil that's in the land.
I feel like, why would Strahd pick a... Well, I guess because it really didn't matter, because he's probably the only dragon in the area, but why would Strahd go out of his way to murder a dragon, is my only thing. That would incur, like, the wrath of the entire order then. Like, why would you want to chance that?
Maybe he had already finished off most of the members of the order. At that point, I mean, all the ones we've been fighting are ghosts and corpses.
I just think it's weird that he would.
Are we going to the highest point here? Or is our next step for this just to go to Castle?
I guess go to the highest peak.
Yeah, the dragon told us about told Rain about the highest peak, so that's still like the goal right now, and then it's to Strahd.
Right.
I think we're all kind of reluctant of that.
Basically, also to throw it out there, because it would take me whatever amount of time while Bartleby would be giving his smoked meat speech, I would just do comprehend languages in case there's a library up there, in order to just be able to read things more quickly.
Yeah, they take the same amount of time. I think it's 10 minutes for Bartleby's thing, and that's what rituals are.
So while you're doing that, Zoldak's proceeding to move the barrels out of the way so we can get out. Alright, so to the highest peak?
Yes.
Alright, well,
I
guess to the curtain room, is that...
Rain would mention that, the dragon had mentioned that his order were basically too far gone to save, and the dragon would not hold it against us if we would try to lay them to rest.
Okay, good to know. I mean, they were already kind of... we've already come into conflict with them, so...
Yeah, from the metagame, because I was looking at the monster manual just with the kids at work, and I was kind of like scared that he might have been a Draco Lich, and we would have had to run. But it seems like even if he is, he's not hostile right now, so that's fine.
May mentions that regardless of what the dragon would have said about killing them, it doesn't
really matter.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's like he's not saying it in like a dick way that it doesn't, whatever. Like
it's just we've already.
They've attacked us.
Yeah. Sorry. All right, so curtain room.
Yes.
That where we're going next. Okay. Yeah, so you can move past the...
May perceives the curtain for traps.
Yes. You perceive more than that, yeah.
He doesn't trust the mysterious
this room, the debris is obviously, covering the floor in this room, and like I said, you got the torn curtain, which, you can pull aside, and it reveals another room of about the same size. Dark wood paneling on the walls that rise. It rises to a height about 3 feet. So you got like a wooden paneling to about 3 feet, and then the rest of the wall extending to the ceiling. Above the paneling, the walls are painted with murals of religious figures performing holy rites. In the center of the west wall is a tattered. Okay, that's the tattered curtain. on the opposite wall, 3 tall, slender stained glass windows set into the wall depict figures in white robes with orange sunrises behind their heads.
This is probably like the quote, like the clergy back room or something, maybe. Possibly.
Yeah, and what you can look through the stained glass windows and kind of see out over, because it's stained glass, but the chapel. Actually, I'll just go ahead and reveal this whole area, but it's open. You can see the chapel below and the balcony on the second floor.
Okay.
From here, would we be able to see the undead or whatever they were, assuming revenants on the first floor that were
I
worshiping?
think they're below us.
They would
Like,
be below, but
physically.
because it's stained glass, you
Can't see through it.
can't really see through it.
Oh, okay.
You can tell that there's obviously like an opening out there. and
Oh
it's
wait,
still
oh this is
looking
where they would have
inside.
been, down in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Alright, they were.
the figures in the 3 windows, you at least recognize potentially from some of the other buildings you've been to. The ones on the left and right, you have Saint Angel and Saint Markovia, so from the Abbey and the church in Valaki.
Okay.
The figure in the middle, I guess you would also, I believe you would have recognized this. I think you've seen this before. It's the Morning Lord.
Yeah,
the
that might
picture
have
of him.
been at Barovia, the church there.
Right. I'm pretty sure you've seen like a picture or a statue of
Yeah.
him somewhere. So, but other than that, there's just a door on the north and south wall.
May is not interested in religious idolatry.
Bartleby will open the door.
Okay.
Based on like where the highest point was, does Rain think that it's slightly south or slightly north?
It's centered over the building
Okay.
and over the chapel, so it would be like out here.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Bartleby goes to open the side door here.
Yep.
There's another flight of stairs leading up.
Onward!
Up we go.
Okay.
Everything's dark. I'm scared.
Just gotta
Now
reveal.
now you know how May feels. Yeah, let's just go inside the spooky cave with both of our hands.
Is that complaining?
It's people that have dark vision and 2 hands. AKA everybody in this goddamn party.
Well, we're sorry.
Fucking
Sucks
hand
to suck.
privilege. Hand privilege.
Ham privilege. Did we come from Q49 or Q43?
Right there where the red from 31.
Gotcha.
So I'll actually go ahead and reveal a lot more because you're on the top of the building now, so you can kind of see,
It's time to zoom out.
yeah, just about everything around you.
So we're in like open air now.
Yeah. So just to give kind of a layout here. So the
Jesus, there's
you
a
have
lot
kind of the
hidden
2
things.
stairwells that that come up to the top, the roof, and then you have basically I should have mentioned from the 3rd floor there was actually a hole in the roof with more rubble strewn about, and the roof here is all crumbled and ruined, and obviously the south half of the building is exposed and ruined there. And then on the side here is the tower with two kind of like mini towers.
Navigating the debris. Off to the left. Is the coffin still down there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bartleby opens the door.
Okay.
What is this thing?
I didn't see where you clicked.
South of the northmost Q44.
Oh, that is a stone gargoyle. Yeah, shaped like a dragon.
A stone gargoyle shaped dragon.
Yeah. Shaped like
Sounds like a monster
dragon.
to me.
Yeah. It's not like that. The more humanoid shaped.
It's a bear
gargoyle.
crocodile.
A bear crocodile. I mean, hey, we already have owlbears. Why not?
Funny you should ask. It's actually called a stone initiative.
No, it doesn't seem to respond or react at all.
It calls out in common, roll initiative.
It
Yeah, this
sees
is a
the
stairwell
sky.
leading up.
It sees where the sea meets the sky.
Then the tower continues up.
Is it dark in here?
There is light from the windows, but again, Barovia's daytime lighting doesn't leave much
Right.
to be desired.
Bartleby's sword
Leaves
is
much to be desired.
when Bartleby is
Bartleby-
conscious, his sword is not off in this place. He is not trusting.
Okay.
Yeah. So the stairwell leads up to where Main's old back guard. Is Gizmo following along? Or is he remaining outside?
Sure. Wherever everybody the hell just teleported to.
To the right.
Oh.
Yeah, and then so there are
Where
two
did he go?
doors. No, Gizmo, come back.
I didn't
Back.
do it.
Come into the light.
There's a door here and a door here.
I assume those go to the secondary and tertiary towers. Just whatever.
Yeah, and then there's also a stairwell leading up.
Rain for now is most interested in the highest peak.
Yeah, so keep
Yep.
going up.
I would agree.
Yeah. So the highest point of the tower is I'm gonna reveal the area up top.
Top. Okay, like
Yeah.
above us.
Yeah. And when you get to the top,
It's St. Andrew's, St. Markovia, and the Morning Lord.
no, it's actually
Spooky.
the three revenants you saw in the chapel.
Oh, great.
May didn't see shit.
We saw friends.
He wants
Yeah,
a coupon.
And when
He wants a
When-
coupon.
What the fuck?
Can we have a rainy day check on this? On whatever's about to happen?
they turn and say, you should leave now. You don't belong here.
We don't belong in
One
a lot
of,
of
the one in the
places.
middle is holding a very fancy looking book.
Of course.
Rain just stares down the book, and the dragon gave us permission to be here.
The dragon.
I'm uncomfortable. I'm comfortable.
Also,
What is the
You're-
name of the dragon?
your friend on the throne said something similar, and he is now soon going to be in a different corpse hunting us down.
Why?
As we said, you should not belong here. Leave.
His name is Arkenwald, and he gave us permission to be here.
They just kind of stare at you silently.
I hope that's his fucking name, because that's the name of the goddamn hold.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rain looks at May and says, should I make the first move with, whatever, awakened mind?
Awaken Mind. May cast Shillelagh.
Can I do efforts immediately as that happens?
Now we'd roll initiative then if you were gonna get into combat. Is that what you want to do?
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, would I have to roll initiative if I opened with it? Would that be kind of like a surprise round because they don't know we're doing that, or is it just initiative?
It's initiative because they're ready to attack too.
Wow. Okay.
Damn, eh?
But bunch of people come into their house. And that.
Yo, what is our problem with that? We like intrude in people's like homes and then murder them. Hey, look,
There's
17.
a reason why most D&D parties are called murder hobos.
I don't think
Because
we're.
we don't have a home and all we do is
I
kill.
don't think we're hobos though.
Well, we
Oh,
don't have a
wow.
home.
My rolls suck.
Hey, so I finally got a high roll.
Yeah. My initiative is totally dependent on the d20, so.
Rain would be standing here assuming that there is like a bar, like is there something between me and them, or?
There is a like railing, or like
Okay.
a rail kind of.
You can see
where
it like right there.
it kind of wraps around, Q53.
Okay. Do you want me to roll a dex against them to see who goes first, them or myself?
Well, I rolled a 9. Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, roll a dex. You got an 8.
God damn it!
What?
Just that I get the 19 on the dex and not on the initiative.
Yeah, so they will go there. All right. Yeah.
Close
So.
initiative order.
Whoops, sorry. I closed it. There we go. May goes first. So essentially seeing that the, Rain and everyone else is kind of getting their weapons drawn and ready, and the Revenants look like they're, kind of getting ready to draw their swords. Yeah, May takes the first step.
Hey, I put my thing back to like voice sensitivity. If it's too loud, just tell me and I'll swap back to push to talk.
Good for now.
Why were you pushed to talk before?
Because I have company over.
Oh.
He will do Shillelagh and a move he has yet to ever do.
Oh baby.
And the spell that I'm going to cast on this fiend right here. Thornwood. Does that hit?
Yes.
Okay, and I would like to pull him here, and if Soldak would like to take his reaction.
Yes, gladly.
So let me do that.
I'll say. Oh, still have advantage. Oh, well, that hits.
Wait. Thorn Whip is a cantrip. Why is it asking me?
Whatever.
Oh wait, does it scale with level? Hold on a second, I gotta look it up.
Our luck, probably.
So gotta look it up in an actual book.
No, I'm always reading articles like that.
Cantrip. The spell's damage is increased by 1d6 when you reach levels 5, 11. So yeah, it would be 5th level
okay,
and make
so
it
5th.
2d6.
Okay, let me re-click on it, or let me redo it because I typed in 1 for the level, so let me do it. Okay. That seems like too much.
What, 7
Is it-
damage for a cantrip?
Why is it? No, 15 piercing damage for the higher level cast.
1 times 5 d6.
Yeah, why is it doing that?
It is make a spell attack. If the target hits, it takes 1d6 piercing, and it's increased by 1d6 at 5th level. So it would be a 2d6 roll. That's it.
I just took the 1d6.
Yeah, just do that one because the whatever number I put into the higher level casting is literally how many extra dice it rolls. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna put in 5th level, and it rolled it 5 times. So just take that one, the bottom, the 4 and the 5, so 9 piercing.
Yep.
Or would that be the 6 and the 10? The higher level cast is the 1d6. One, because
And
it says
then the
1
normal.
times 1d6 and then the 4. So I think it would be 10. It would be the 6 and the 4.
Where do you see a 6?
No, I already got it. It's the,
Oh, okay.
I'm just taking the
It was
1d6
right after-
and 1d6.
Right after CJ's, where it says the DM 1718, it says May
Yeah.
higher level cast.
Yeah,
That's-
just because I would re-rolled it once already, I just wanted to roll it again.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
I'm taking
I got the
9.
damage in there.
Okay. And
That's why
Zoldax.
I never cast that spell.
Yeah, Zoldak's gonna go.
Because
and
it's
I
broken?
Guess, we will have
Oh,
Zoldak just go all out here. So I will make a first attack, and I'm gonna. I'm gonna just let that be in this. That's gonna hit, and I'm gonna do a trip attack. Which, I guess, hit, and there's the extra 1d8. 15. He has to make a strength save against. Where's the DC? 15. Okay, he fails, so he is now prone. There's our broken back symbol on it. There it is. Which means my next attacks now have
Can you guys
advantage
hear me?
against him.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yes.
So I'm gonna attack with that. Surge and get 2 more attacks with advantage. So 17, 15, 26. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna show their health, I guess. I've changed it.
He has been knocked prone.
Yep. Alright, Gizmo, you are up. And actually, I'm going to kind of shift our. Actually, I'll stay there because then you can walk around. You can walk around.
Let's try it. Gizmo wants to shatter those two.
Alright. Con save.
16 plus 7 would be great if it works. God. Ah!
So they still take half. And correct me, I forget this. Are they knocked back at all?
No, I don't think.
That's Thunderwave.
Right. Can you guys see the health of the top one there?
No.
We can't see any of them.
Okay. I tried changing it so that players could see, but it's not. Oh, you know what? Probably because I don't have. Yeah, I don't have the max health filled in.
Mhm.
That would help, you know.
Yeah, we see the one to the left of the queue.
Okay. Gizmo, anything else on
Tim,
your turn?
did you click on Shatter?
Yeah, why?
What?
Yes, why?
I don't see it.
You don't see it.
Oh! Sorry, I forgot.
Oh wait,
to
wait
say-
a minute. You did shatter at a higher level.
Hold on, Tim. Hold on a second.
Jordan might have set one of yours to whisper DM.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, I see the results. Hold on. I need
Sorry.
to
Yeah.
apply more damage
Okay.
to that because
No, it's fine.
He's just fixing it so that we can see your rolls, Tim.
What the hell, Jordan?
Pay
Nothing
no
was
attention to the
nothing-
man behind the curtain.
nothing was wrong with Shatter yesterday or Tuesday because I used it then. What the hell
but
did you do?
shattered it.
Nina?
You shattered the shatter.
Not. Yeah, he got a mistake, right? One. Fallen and cuddled around it. It's like layer of eye.
Brandon, is that Shelby?
Yes.
yeah, Rain, you're up next.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you wanted to throw me down a thingy to put an aura on.
Yeah.
Isn't it a little too close quarters for that?
Actually, you don't even have to give me an aura. It's fine. Because it will fit in this line right here, and that's the line that I choose to put.
Oh.
Like it's.
Yeah. Regardless of what the rest of it does.
Yeah, that's. Hold on, I'm being yelled at. Okay. Yeah, so I do that and kind of step back. And I will click the damages.
Step back from your own creation.
Yes.
Hey, Frankenstein.
They need to make dex.
The top one would have disadvantage because it is
yeah.
prone.
Right, so let me re-roll that guy and take the less. Okay, so top and bottom failed. So they take the full damage and half for the middle
Yes,
guy.
and they are both grappled.
Okay, so they have to try to get out of that.
And I guess if it matters, the top one is on the ground and grappled. Like, poor
So,
guy.
so looking at the condition prone, it actually doesn't have disadvantage to dex checks.
Really?
Oh,
You know.
okay. So he actually passes then.
That's weird that prone doesn't make you have less dex. For that.
Yeah, you have disadvantage on attack rolls, and somebody within 5 feet of you has
Okay.
advantage on you. And also, your only movement option is crawling
Okay.
or standing up.
Yes, but that's going to be all of Rain's turn then.
Right.
When
Yeah.
you do all the
The
damage.
Revenants are going to draw their weapons and say, regardless of whether you have permission from Argynvost or not, we don't give you permission to be here. And then,
When a creature starts its turn.
yep.
Didn't they hear us when we said that we murdered their like leader dude?
Let's see. So they get a
Revenant.
strength save to try to break free if they're already grappled, right?
Yes. They can do
It's-
strength or dex to break
Yeah.
free, but
Their
it's dex to
yeah.
not get caught.
The strength or dex is
Right.
their choice. You can pick either one, CJ.
Right. But they're going to take the damage if they're already restrained. So it's just their
Mhm.
turn to break free. So the one that is, I guess the two of them then get dex saves to see if they. Okay, so they remain ungrappled. The one that is currently restrained is going to try to break free and fail.
Okay, so yeah, the two that were, the two that saved take half. The one that is restrained takes full.
Okay.
So 8, 8, 16.
And then this guy. Okay. The one that is on the ground and prone is going to stand up.
Oh my god.
And then he is going to kind of shimmy up against the edge here to get out. And then he is going to attack Zolda.
I had a different book.
He gets 2 longsword attacks.
She lost me.
Yes.
And rolls very hardly. Now, is it difficult terrain if there? It doesn't look like
Yes.
it's difficult terrain. Oh, it is.
How are
Yes.
tentacles difficult terrain?
You'd have to scroll up to the first one that I linked. These tentacles turn the ground into difficult terrain.
Yeah.
What, Jordan? You have to one up me and put the Curse of Straw and not just D&D session, bastard.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. I have more viewers than you do.
Yep,
Yeah.
you got Kenny.
This one that is carrying the book is going to spend a double move, basically dash, and he's going to use part of his move to kind of climb over the railing and drop down onto the stairs. And then this one here, that is, he had to spend his turn trying to break free and didn't, so that's what he
Also,
does.
just for Everard's Black Tentacle, I'm not seeing anywhere in the spell description that says about them saving and taking half damage. I mean, the roll's like already happened, but I'm just, or just because I never read the spell before.
Yeah, there's actually no half damage.
Oh, isn't there? I thought it did.
No. When a creature enters the affected area, of the
Which is
first-
strange because like almost every AOE spell
Yeah.
has a half damage component.
Okay, I must have
Creature.
put that in wrong somehow. Sorry.
Sorry, too late.
It's just it
I mean-
does 3d6 damage if it starts its turn grapple.
I guess it's just like
Oh.
either they get hit by a tentacle or they don't or something. Like
Yeah.
Okay, let me fix that.
there's no like skating. Like fireball, it's like you're hit by the fireball a little bit less.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, good. Now I know.
No, I'm not trying to intentionally dick Reen out of damage. I'm just
No,
Yeah.
no,
I
please.
know very little.
We'll give it
about
to you,
warlocks.
for now, but
Yeah, let's fix that then.
I want to
Okay.
see how that's different than the wizards, because I think there's a normal spell just called Black Tentacles or something.
There's like black tentacles in Avard's.
No, okay. Guess I'm
Alright.
lying.
Yeah. So let's see who's up next. Bartleby, then May.
Bartleby. Alright. Bartleby's gonna turn, light sword in hand,
Chartleby's.
and he's gonna go after I guess the one below him. I guess he should probably go after the one above him, but I guess
Yeah, Zoldak has that one under control.
he would be concerned about the back line, so to give the
Yep.
Clocked.
sword, unholy, undead. We're gonna go ahead and do
28.
The smite.
two second level divine smites. So we'll do divine smite, and I don't have these plugged in to do level, so I'm gonna have to roll at the second level and the unholy damage. So I'm gonna for each one I'm gonna have to roll 2 more of these 1d8s individually. So for like
yeah,
the
but
first
basically
one,
just press them again because they're 2d8 anyway.
oh true.
So 17, 27, another 29.
58 is what I want.
58.
I'm like, I know part of it's kind of
Right now I'm getting a different count.
I
Now
think
I'm
it's
getting
less than
57.
yeah, probably like 40.
Yeah, 57. Okay.
Yeah, it's 57.
Yeah.
I got 57 twice and 58 once.
Yeah, it's 57. I also agree.
Alrighty. So anything else on Bartleby's turn?
No,
Butter.
Butter's turn. May
Butter free.
Buttlebees.
Right, May, you are up.
So this guy like jumped down here or something?
Yeah, he jumped. He basically dashed through the tentacles and hopped over the railing to get out of the tentacles.
Okay. Magic stone is a
sword in
bonus.
And smacking him with the shola.
Whack.
Smack.
Smackies.
Smuckers.
Alright. I guess Zoldak is next. He already action surged, so Zoldak's gonna turn and he's gonna try to knock him prone again. Oh, don't have advantage anymore. Okay, but that does hit.
Wait, which one did Bartleby do all that damage to? This guy?
The bottom one.
Oh my god.
He destroyed him again.
Yeah, but this guy's like bloodied. He
Yeah.
has like 100 some health. Oh my god.
Nope. Bye, CJ.
See, he got all quiet in Zoldak's turn.
There we go. Okay, yeah. Discord being dumb again. But yeah, so okay, it saved, so it's not knocked prone. Zoldak's just gonna attack 2 more times. And I'm gonna use a superiority die to on that 10.
My friend came up.
And that's actually just enough to hit.
Somebody's not happy.
Me too.
Alright, wait, why did that? Sometimes the health isn't sticking. I guess it was when I lagged out there. Anyway, Zoldak's done, so now Gizmo.
See ya. Nice to see you guys again.
No problem.
I guess Gizmo's gonna make his way to like this guy.
Making his way downtown.
Like if it's possible to like share the stairs to like attack this one.
Yeah, you can attack from right there.
And then do that.
Warhammer, you hit.
Whack attack!
5 damage.
Okay. Yeah, that is, you have your
Five,
magic
nothing
damage
damage.
factored in. Okay.
Yeah, Jordan set it up because I didn't know how.
Yep, that's a strike on him.
Oh, that's the +2, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rain.
Fuck using the normal Warhammer.
Okay.
Why
So
are you changing shit?
Rain.
Because it
Rain
doesn't say
is going-
bludgeoning? I'm sorry.
Rain is going to
Jordan's,
move down here and take the opportunity attack.
Jordan's
Okay,
perfectionist.
Yeah, he's gonna,
like
he's gonna
kicked
try
in.
this.
He's like, it doesn't say bludgeoning. Holy shit!
Yeah,
Who's
so,
that? Wait, this is the Revenant?
Rain
Yeah.
took the opportunity attack, and that's what he gets.
Yeah, and it crit.
Yeah, 21. So
Bartleby is going to redirect that at himself.
Good
I think
use of that
that's
ability.
I
just
think
use
that's
Bartleby
some
as a-
Russia,
You use Bartleby as like a dummy,
Think-
and I don't think,
I think
Dave
that's
would
some
be
Russia
appreciative.
collusion stuff.
Well,
Yeah.
Like, but it's gonna make Bartleby die. I'm like, it's what he would want. Like,
Well-
Rain, you're at full health.
He,
The
he's
thing-
just more than happy to take that crit for you.
the thing about Bartleby is his second flaw is martyr, so throw yourself on that grenade for me,
Alright, give me the
Bartleby.
keys. Give me the keys. I'll have him dead.
Dave comes back. Hey, Dave,
He's
sorry you
opening
can't
every
play
door.
anymore. What do you mean?
Yeah,
Bartleby,
whatever
Bartleby
that
died. He
ability
jumped on a
is.
live grenade.
May made the grenade.
And I guess, and similarly, I will do Hellish Rebuke as my reaction.
You didn't get hit.
I am hit, but it redirects the damage to him. I guess
Oh.
that would be a DM call. The wording is
Yeah.
So he was hit, but he didn't take any damage.
Yeah.
yeah.
that's,
The wording
that's all I would
is
say. Rain was the one that physically got struck. So it's sort of like Rain got hit and lost health, but then Bartleby transferred, like,
Yeah.
health to it. So.
And likewise, I would say that if Rain had that ability, she would not be able to Hellish Rebuke for just taking damage. Because she's not being hit, she's just having her health points lowered.
Yeah, so he would take 29 if he fails, half on the save.
Wait, was Rain within 5 feet of him whenever that happened, though?
She was running away, so probably.
I guess Rain was closer to 10 or whatever here if we round. Probably be closer to 10 than 5, so maybe not actually. Yeah, I guess Rain will just have to take the damage.
Yeah.
Because you are correct, actually. I forgot that it had to be that
God,
close.
keep dicking Rain.
Good.
I forgot to mention that I'm actually the DM.
Hey, okay. Yeah, so another... Hello. Alright,
Hello.
I'm back again. How many more times? Taking bets now. So he passed, but he gets half damage.
Taking bets now?
Huh?
So we're taking bets now? I didn't know it was
How
that
many
type
times
of game.
will my internet cut out
Oh.
over the course of a session?
Alright, this motherfucker right here.
With your attacks?
Yeah.
Okay. Your
Eldritch.
yeah, and he's restrained, so yep, both hit.
Also, because I'm at this angle, I want to blast him back this way as far as I can, assuming that that's kind of like here.
Yeah. Alright, so let's see.
Bonk.
Blasty.
Okay.
He wants to pin herself right here. Against the wall.
Just crawl up on a sconce.
Yeah. So the Revenants here, one is going to make
Damage.
his attacks at Zoldak.
This one needs tentacles.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, tentacle damage. Yeah, go ahead and apply that. 11. So he's just going to end up taking that damage.
He takes the 11 and can do the dex or strength to try to break out as his full action.
So I have a question. Since he was pushed back, is he considered restrained still?
What was the 19? CJ rolled then twice. What was that for?
Oh, that was because I was lagging and I clicked it twice.
Oh. What was
I
that
That
guess-
for?
was a save on Hellish Rebuke.
Oh.
If that's up to CJ, because if it were a single person, certainly, but then the flip side is like, whatever. It's an AoE grapple. But
I'll
I
keep
don't
him
know.
restrained. Just
Just because CJ doesn't want to think about it.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's not
pretty
not
much.
like a person holding on to him, so it is definitely a little bit different.
it's just like he gets knocked back, one tentacle lets go, the other, another one grapples him. It's not like it's just a single tentacle. That's
It's a fucking field of
No,
tentacles.
it's one giant one.
yeah.
Ugh, that's worse. Brushes him.
Okay, so he is now no longer restrained. But
Damn, they got a good strength modifier. Damn.
can they still move? Let's see.
He has to use his full action to try to break out. So he can
Right.
move in difficult terrain, but he can't
Right.
do an action.
Right. He's gonna go 1, 2, 3, I guess, to there. And then so that's that one. The one is going to attack Zoldak. And only one hit.
Fucking stop ringing doorbell.
And then the one on the stairs is going to turn to Bartleby and make 2.
Wow, this is the first fight Gizmo is attacking no damage.
Double miss.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's that. Bartleby is up.
You know how bad that I wish I was level 8 just so I could divine smack that bastard? Just in the back of the face.
Thunder damage.
Bam.
Alright, Bartles, we're gonna give him the fucking double slap.
And he's probably gonna
Bartles.
drop just calling it.
Right,
Assuming you're smite.
What the fuck's Bartles? Come on, Bartles.
You hit with the...
He
Alright, I'm
only
going to-
ever rolls the same number.
Yeah, he does. I don't know why.
Apparently. So I'm going to do a second level smite and a first level smite. So here's the undead damage. Here's the sword damage.
You wouldn't be running through his
High
smites like
rolls.
that?
I don't care.
Oh, right, because Bartleby has dueling, that's right.
Dave has...
That...
Yeah,
All the
plus
stacking.
2 to damage, so just slam. And then...
Wait, Bartleby can
Actually-
dual wield?
No, he is dueling is a trait.
No.
Dueling is +2 to damage, but you have to be fighting with a...
Oh.
or using a one-handed weapon.
Yeah.
You could still use a shield, though. It could still...
Yeah, as long as there's no weapon in your other hand.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just do the second level Divine Smite first.
Yeah, so you're at 30 damage, 39.
So that's the entirety of that, and I'll see if we need a first level Smite then.
Yeah.
Would
You
the
do,
would the
'cause he
1d8 get doubled, or the undead part?
Oh, right, the smiting has an extra 1d8.
Is it per spell level though, or is it period?
Just an extra 1d8.
Okay, so that would have been it because, or no. So it would be an extra 1d8 on each of those, so I could just roll another. Wait. Confused.
It's,
Like
it's
whenever
2d8
it says
for the-
add 1d8 if striking an undead, that
No,
never.
you already... That's one smite right there.
Okay.
Because it's 2d8 for the initial smite, another extra 1d8 for spell slot, and then an extra 1d8 for undead. So 4d8
Right.
total.
Yeah.
So you got it. So
Okay.
yes, you would have to do another first level smite.
Okay.
Wanted to finish him off.
So I'll just roll the one. I'll just roll the 2d8. That'll be the first level and the bonus damage.
Yep. Yeah, unfortunately it has, it's hanging on by a thread. But, he, with those massive blows, he, kind of stumbles back and drops the book he's carrying.
Can Rain grab it as a free action?
Now you're getting greedy.
Did you do a first level divine smite?
That would have been
second one.
that second one would have been the 1d8 for the first level plus the 1d8 for the undead.
Yeah, the base damage is 2d8, so you get one more 1d8 for
Oh,
the
really?
undead. Yeah.
Oh, I guess it is, isn't it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it says 2d8 for a first level.
One,
One damage. Oh yeah.
believe it or not, it had 2 hit points. So now it has 1.
Bartleby doesn't have inspiration. Like, let me do it again. Holy shit. Okay.
Alright, I
Um,
guess May?
Did anybody hear what he said before the wind tunnel came in?
Yeah, sorry.
He's like, oh shit. That was.
I was gonna say that the Revenant had 2 hit points left before the extra undead damage, and that so now it has 1.
You know exactly what it needs.
Yes.
I got thumping.
And you hit it and kill it.
Bonk.
Blah.
Is that May's signature now? Is bonk?
Yeah. He summons a whole bunch of people that just bonk people. Yeah, free actions are on your turn.
Oh, okay.
And technically, it'd be your interact with the object.
Right.
You're the one you see, the one object you can interact with for free. Yeah. I
Okay.
guess Zoldak.
Yeah, that's May's turn. Yeah.
Zoldak's gonna keep fighting the one in front of him, and he's just gonna standard triple attack and hit with all for a total of 15. 15, 21. Damage. Alright, that's it for Zoldak. Gizmo, you are up.
Stab, 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 stab.
Can I hit
stab.
that guy? Like right here?
He would have partial cover, which is a basic. I think that's +2 AC.
Yep.
Mm,
Could he move up one square,
Yeah, step
or
on
the
his-
banister's in the way?
You could move up to what? Yeah, if you moved
Like,
over the
right,
Revenant.
right there or something.
Yeah, you could do that actually,
And
then
attack
the
the
one
other
that
one.
Zoldak's attacking.
Right. Yeah.
So I couldn't hit this guy?
Not from there. Well, if you're using like a ranged spell, you could.
That's what I was gonna do.
Okay, yeah, you can hit him now, and now he would not have any cover. Constitution save.
What 3x3 square are you doing Thunder Wave? in?
Doesn't matter.
The one that hits all of us. No.
The one, yeah. The one, yeah, like including Gizmo himself.
3 by
Like,
3 square would be like.
He
this.
chooses that square.
Yeah.
No, it'd just be like that area.
That square. Thunder Wave is centered on yourself, so
Yeah, but it's 15 feet.
Oh no. You grabbed it.
yeah, it's a 15-foot cube.
Oh, whatever. So Bartleby and Zoldak have to make saves.
Yeah, they have good saves, right?
Yeah.
They get
It was
+1
centered on
save.
him? I thought he could.
Shatter is not. Thunderwave is on himself.
Oh, I see.
I don't think it is
Yeah.
though.
It's a. It's a 15-foot.
Yeah, Thunder Wave is a 15-foot cube, and if you look
Oh,
at the
range,
range, it'll
self.
probably say self.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, we can make saves.
It's not the first time.
What, con save?
Yeah. We're good.
Just Soldak
Yes.
and Bartleby.
Yeah, except the fucking Bartleby failed, but Bartleby has better AC than health than all of us.
Yeah.
He did until he exploded.
Only 8 damage.
It's actually his flaw that he's.
I guess technically we get pushed back too.
If he failed his save, yes.
He would get pushed like down the stairs. Like,
Yeah. Technically the railing's there, so
Yeah,
blasted, like,
I'd get
I'd say
knocked
he
into
probably
the
just gets
railing.
railed.
yeah.
Good.
All right. Rain.
all right.
So Bartleby took his 8 damage.
Oops. Yes, I did it to his 7 points.
Yeah. So the
Uh,
book is on the floor, but you could pick it up now.
Yeah. Rain would like to pick up her book or the book, and
God damn it, I should have had Gizmo steal the book.
so having the book, Rain would like to hold her action, and as soon as this guy interacts with the tentacles in any way, she wants to blast him. So basically, like, if they grapple him successfully, she blasts them. If he is able to dex dodge the grapple, she wants to hit him.
Okay.
So just like as soon as she sees how that interaction occurs, then she's gonna hit him,
Okay.
and that's gonna be her turn.
Okay. As usual, the one revenant engaged with Zoldak is just gonna make long sword attacks. And-
Swing, swang.
And hit Zoldak pretty good, but I mean Zoldak's still hanging in there.
Doing a lot better since he's got full plate now.
Yeah.
That
I
fight
have to
geared-
remember that my AC
that
is
fight
actually
geared
only 5.
Zoldak out.
Yeah, Zoldak's pretty much set as far as equipment goes.
Now he just needs
Although
a,
I'm down to 19 health. So
now he
that's-
just needs a glaive that does like +10.
Yeah.
Did he get hit through his temp health?
Oh no, I didn't take away from temp health, so I'll remove
Just add
that.
10.
Just,
Yeah,
Add
just
10
add
to
10.
max.
Kind of forget we have the damn temp health.
yeah. And then the one revenant now is going to try to interact with the tentacles. I guess he doesn't take damage. The creature that starts a turn and is already restrained gets it, but he has
So-
he has to make a dex save.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he succeeds, then he doesn't take damage. If he fails, then he gets grappled. Takes the
Okay.
damage.
Yeah.
So
now
he's
restrained.
he's restrained and takes the damage. So they're crushing him.
Now 2 Eldritch Blasts.
To advantage Eldritch Blast.
Oh, and don't forget to roll the 3d. Well, does he take the 3d6
It's-
damage? Yeah.
Yeah, it's the 7. I have an auto roll
Oh.
when I do
Oh,
that.
okay.
When I click it, so it's 7 damage he takes.
Oh, I see. I missed that.
Damn. One of those rolls sucked. Like a 1 and then a 2. Damn.
You still hit with the 25.
Okay, and he's blasted back 10 foot this way.
Mm-hmm. And don't forget, damage. Alright, I believe that is their turn, so now Bartleby.
Alright,
Because
Bartleby.
Zoldak's in the way, so.
Yeah, Bartleby's gonna turn to Zoldak and, put how many health points are you down?
I'm down quite a bit. I have 67 total on that. Well, I'm at a little less than half.
Okay, so
So like 30 will put me in.
I think Lay on Hands can only heal you up to half in one go, right?
I don't know.
I
I
don't
think it's just you
think so.
heal it in increments.
Let me see.
up to the maximum amount remaining in your pool.
Okay, so I guess that he would just touch Zoldak on the shoulder and be like, we're with you, Zoldak, and give him 35 health.
Okay.
He
Yeah,
grips him
Zoldak's-
extremely hard on the shoulder, and Zoldak's like, "Ow, what the hell?" And he says, "No pain, no gain."
Was that little bit only 35?
Wait a minute.
Because
No, hold on. Yeah, sorry. There we go.
35 should have been like,
Yeah.
most of it.
Yeah, I typed in I typed it in. Anyway.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
Bartleby
super
do-
meta whenever the DM fucks himself.
yeah. It was just
His own
math.
character
Failing
at
math.
that.
The guy that is above Zoldak. I'm dropping the club.
Okay. Bam, 10 damage.
What, you mean they're dropping it like you're not using it now?
Yeah, just so that I can pull out my stones.
That club is your friend.
I only have one hand,
That
goddammit.
club is your friend!
I'm gonna pick it up.
You betrayed his trust.
I guess
Whenever I said I
Zoldak's
drop the
gonna
club,
make-
I mean I throw the club.
Zoldak's gonna make 3 attacks like he normally does.
Ooh,
Oh yeah. there
don't
you
forget
go.
your bracelet gives you an extra damage roll on that glaive.
I keep forgetting that. Okay, yeah.
I was
You
trying my
already
best
have
to
a
remember.
28 crit!
Well, he
Yeah,
gets
let's actually
another
turn
damage
that-
roll.
Let's turn that into a trip attack. So there's damage there. There's that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think he's
Yeah,
dead.
The bracelet does an extra 1d.
This is how World War II ended, isn't it?
He's super fucking dead.
And then if he trips, so let's see
What did that
that.
Revenant ever do to you, Zoldak?
This is what Hitler was afraid
He
of.
brought me down below half health. So Zoldak's just
This
like,
is the Blitzkrieg right here.
yeah. After getting healed by Bartleby, Zoldak's just like, all right, ready to go. And,
The strength of Tyr is momentarily in Zoldak.
Yeah.
Blows him up.
Yeah, that's 25.
Me-
Okay.
Meanwhile, the third one's like, I'm so fucking tired of these tentacles.
And then let me see if he falls prone.
Should there be one more damage roll in there?
Yeah. I was waiting to see if he fell prone because
Okay, yeah.
which could crit, but yeah, there's the
Right.
extra damage roll.
Dude,
But anyway, yeah. Zoldak does that, and then he's actually going to knowing that Bartleby has the sword that is just so effective at killing undead. And Zoldak has reach, so he's actually going to back up and take the opportunity attack.
Yeah, I mean, if the Revenant would walk down one
And
square,
yes.
Zoldak could reaction attack him. So, I mean,
Yeah.
he's like in perfect pole arm range.
Yeah. So that's that. Gizmo is next.
I feel like a CC bot on this guy over here.
That's pretty much.
Gizmo is going to.
Gizmo the Proud.
Do we establish a guiding bolt shoots at people? Oops.
Yeah, it's a ranged attack.
Oh.
That does hit.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna attack, I guess, the stupid guy.
For,
For
And
15
you have
damage!
advantage on that too.
yeah, Tim, roll the guiding bolt again because you might crit.
Oh,
Because you have advantage to hit him.
I did not crit. I got the same
Okay.
fucking. Oh, I got a slightly better number.
Hit, next attack. Although the next attack against it, the creature has advantage, so keep that in mind. Whoever
Yep.
attacks him next.
Double advantage.
Yeah. I guess, yeah, if he breaks free, because he could, but
Yep.
whoever attacks next will have advantage.
He's surrounded by a little bit of light.
Yep, rain.
Brain.
Do you guys want Rain to hold her action again and see what he does since he has advantage? Like drop it below.
Yeah, I mean, you would hit it regardless. So, I mean, you could hit the guy above Bartleby.
Yeah.
You have to step up to hit. He's kind of far back.
Right,
now,
yeah,
so
I mean, that's kind of like out of line of
Would it
sight.
be like kind of here? Can I kind of half stand on this one's corpse?
Yeah, you'd be okay there.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just do a double Eldritch Blast at the one straight ahead then.
Okay. Both hit.
And after Zoldak's onslaught, I just want to pummel him into the wall more. Like, get against the wall.
Yeah, they're quickly realizing that this group is overpowering them. But they're still blinded by rage and going to fight. So this one's actually going to step up and get it.
Zoldak
gonna-
gets a opportunity attack.
Boldak.
Bull sack.
Swole sack.
Swole sack. No, please.
Okay. And then he's going to attack.
God damn, 15 damage.
I guess he's going to take a swing at Gizmo and Bartleby. First one to Gizmo.
Just
Second
miss.
one to
Oh, that was a max. That's why.
Max roll. Yeah.
Oh,
That
damn.
15, that was a max.
21 misses Bartleby, right?
No, it hits him because he doesn't have Divine Shield on.
Okay. 13.
So he takes 11 after
So
that.
the one Revenant is restrained, so go ahead and roll the damage for the black tentacles.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Another good roll. Okay.
15 damage.
He breaks free, and then he's going to double move to here and get out. Or not double move, single move, but it's half speed. And then Bartleby goes.
Okay.
Bartleby.
Alright, so Bartleby's gonna whack the one in front of him first to see what happens.
Okay. Yep, you hit
Damage.
14. Okay.
Sun Sword damage. I keep getting ones on the 1d8s. Fuck me.
1. Yeah. Alright.
And I guess I'll just do that again.
Okay. I think at this point, we can go ahead and say that the group will win. Just by default. No one's
Yeah,
at risk of
there's
dying.
no chance that any of
Yeah.
us will die. Like,
Exactly. So essentially, if we'll just kind of speed through it. So these two are going to end up dying. In the war of attrition, they're just not going to be able to make it.
Yeah,
Um,
like there.
And you might cast another spell or two, but that's not going to make a difference in the long run. So
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys finish those two off, and they realize it's a losing battle, but their rage prevents them from leaving, and as it becomes clear that they're gonna lose, they fight till the end, but it's not good enough.
Rain immediately sits down on the stairs where she was, like back against the wall right here, and just starts reading the book.
Okay.
Assuming that didn't take 10 minutes, I still have comprehend languages on.
Okay.
Or less an hour, rather. So as long as all that didn't take an hour.
Yep.
Surprisingly,
This
it did.
This is what the book is.
Will Rain read this to everybody, or is she reading it to herself?
So,
Because May doesn't particularly care about the book, but like if she's not going to read it aloud, I'm not going to read it because I don't want to.
Zoldak's going to be curious as to what it is because he figures that this must be what the card was about. The card reading must have been, because this is what we found in the highest peak. There's nothing else in the room.
Rain should have to
other
share.
than, stained glass windows.
I was gonna say, if everybody wants Rain to read it aloud, she'd be glad to do so. If we're trying to do it for the sake of speed, I think Rain could probably read through it faster and then give everybody the TLDR afterward. But that's up to you guys.
I guess go ahead and read it. The first 3 paragraphs are like the description, and then 2 uses you can use it for, and then the excerpt at the bottom is a
the
passage.
Physical, right? Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
So there's effectively 3 uses, I guess you could say. One is the knowledge you gain from reading the text directly from the book, and then the other 2 are things you can, one's a mechanical benefit, the other is, I guess the other's technically a mechanical benefit too.
Okay. Do you guys want me to start with the excerpt then? Because I guess the rest is...
Oh yeah, I mean you don't need to physically read it. I just meant literally the character.
Oh, okay. Because I don't mind, but yeah, I could just...
Yeah, like May's not gonna...
Right, he's not gonna pick them. Right, okay.
But if someone's gonna explain it to him, then Jordan will read it.
Okay.
For Rain, or for whatever fucking May understand.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay, so every time I long rest, I get knowledge points back. Is that permanently, or just...
You have to spend time reading the book, but
right.
learn new information from it. But
okay,
so
interesting.
Yes, up to you can do it essentially. Spend 30 minutes between, once per long rest.
Man, if I only had good intelligence or wisdom. Wisdom, survival, something. Okay. Okay, history is a good roll for me, though, I think.
So is this is a meta question, but is this an actual artifact?
No, it's not a magic item. So does not require a attunement or anything. It's essentially a...
Mainly I'm referencing the second paragraph. Sounds like an effect that you would be able to have for all time.
Okay. Yeah, it's effectively something you can reuse over and over.
Okay. Yeah.
It's just something where, again, you have to spend the time to...
Right.
You have to spend the time learning what information you can. Yeah, so this tome essentially...
Yeah, I just didn't know if those checks only applied to things about Barovia or Strahd, that would limit the item, but if it's any intelligence or whatever check, then it's you could be level 17, in 3 years from now and use this to help you.
Yep.
Okay.
This book contains writings, like it says in the paragraph there, writings by Strahd. Essentially, it contains sort of the portion at the bottom is more like a self autobiography, but then there's also information on there about the knowledge that he's accumulated over the years, things about magic and religion.
He's however many hundreds of years old, so
right. There's information in there about of different events that have taken place. And,
right. So this would be the book that his brother would want to see.
Right?
Yeah.
Sergey or Ser.
But the
Sergey.
thing is, like I said, it's written in Strahd's shorthand, so you do have to spend time kind of reading
Yeah,
through
right.
it,
Even
deciphering
trying
it.
to,
That
yeah.
I'm just reading through it as you guys are talking. Like, but the sword, the cursed sword that Sergei brought. I must dispose of that awful tool. I fear and hate it as much as the sun. Like, sun sword.
He made a
Sergey's
pact
sword.
with his. He made a pact with his blood after he killed his brother.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna begin reading the excerpt now. I almost like, I mean, the sun sword to most people, that's like basically what it would be, but I would basically call it Sergey's sword after reading this.
Yeah. I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick while you guys do that.
I am the ancient, I am the land. May no longer has a left hand. This is my rap. My vampire rap.
Oh, well, that's not good. So a stake just holds his movement but won't kill him through his heart. Why didn't he stay there then? It says the last sentence is, I shall shut the walls of the stairs that none may disturb me. Why doesn't he stay undisturbed away from everybody back in his hole? He's a hypocrite.
You must have a reason.
He's really, like, he's, even after, like, all of this, he still wants, Tanya or whatever her name was, Sergei's wife. That's all he wants.
Seems like he's chasing youthfulness and beauty, and then Tatiana was both.
Except his brother was in the way. They were to be married.
Old one was my name.
Yeah. Zoldak, after reading over that passage, kind of leans back and just kind of says, "Interesting."
So realistically, I'm not done reading this. I'm only like probably halfway through it. But Zoldak could probably somewhat relate to him a little bit, having like been a mercenary and being in like wars and stuff.
Yeah.
He like might understand like the toll or the grind,
Yeah.
that sort of lifestyle.
Yeah. That the fact that he spent, so much of his life and his time devoted to that, only for it well, in Zoldak's case, it was that his whole company and was killed, and then he got back and found out that his family had been killed while he was gone.
While everybody's still reading, I'm gonna BRB quick.
Okay.
But whereas Strahd was kind of effectively successful in what he did, but found it meaningless. He had squandered his youth.
It's interesting. If May was like actually he came across this and he was reading this, whenever he starts talking about basically like with words she called me brother and blah blah blah, whenever he's reading, even for Strahd and like all the evil, he's like, oh, this is getting a little too personal, and he would probably stop reading. He's like, this is like reading somebody's diary. Like whether they're evil or not, he's like, I don't want them to be human.
It's like you're like, yeah, it's humanizing him, and you're like,
Yeah.
like, Yeah.
May
It's
has
not even that he would not want to humanize him, but it's like it humanizes him enough for
We
May
can
to be like,
relate
oh,
to
I don't want to
him
read his
now, right?
personal things, like,
Does May have high survival?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so because of how the book is, basically, I guess, like, since I have higher, like, history, and May has pretty high survival, because it's like, you could do a wisdom survival check to learn about something of the layout of the castle. So, like, Rain could literally hand the book over to May and be like, hey, what do you think of, like, based on this passage here, what do you think, like, where do you think the thing is? And if you would spend 30 minutes reading it, you could do that as well.
May will not read the book.
Zoldak actually has pretty decent survival.
Okay.
+5, so. And that'd be something that he'd actually find interesting, is like learning about the layout of the castle, because as a mercenary he's worked in some for some lords and such that had nice castles or palaces, and
Right. Okay. Yeah. So
that's something he'd find at least interesting.
yeah, that's fine. Like, whoever, if we get benefit from it, obviously it says it doesn't require attunement.
Yeah.
As long as we have 30 minutes, like, everybody could read over the book once and get those.
I
3
find it
knowledge.
strange that their example for that though is like you use survival to find the layout of the castle. It's like,
I figured it was something more like while you're in it,
yeah, it's just
not like you.
I guess it's like
yeah.
pathfinding. I guess like
Where would I put this if I were making this castle? But then that's kind of like
yeah,
whatever.
You could-
whatever.
I
you
mean, it
just-
depends what fits the situation.
yeah. It's not like wilderness survival. It's like just
What are we talking about?
whatever. It's more generic than I think it is.
What are we talking
It's
about?
like exploration.
Survival and knowing the layout of a castle with it.
No.
When you get there, you'll see.
Which, I mean, like, whatever. To that end, maybe like investigation and a knowledge point would be like, where would I hide a secret door in this basement? Like, oh, there's where Strahd would do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I almost take those knowledge points. At least my initial thought was like, instead of comparing it to yourself, where you're like, where would I, like, whatever, you're like, where would Strahd? You're like, whatever, almost
It's
like
that
pulling from
additional
Strahd's
insight.
perspective. Yeah.
So it says, and who knows what time this was written, this excerpt, but it says no trace of her was ever found. Not even I know her final fate. But then there was this idea that her soul was inside of Ismark's
Irina.
sister. Yeah, Irina. And it's like, so like, I don't know if this is like an
Oh.
old passage.
I think this was him, like, first vampirism, like, whatever. Like, I have studied much since then. Vampire is my new name, but it's like, how long did it take him to discover he was a vampire? Like, probably.
Yeah, like,
not
so this is
long.
probably an old, this is probably an
Like,
Older rather than newer.
But maybe
Like,
that's
what
why
was-
he took.
how old is he? Like,
sister.
450?
Yeah, some 400 years. At least been a vampire that long.
Right, so this book is 400-ish plus minus years old, I would guess. At least this excerpt is. Alright, I guess after reading that, Rain would get up and just see if there's anything else up here that's worth anything, like, knowledge-wise.
Yeah, let me see what else.
Or anything, like, on this skeleton, or not skeleton, revenant as well.
Yeah. Yeah, the Revenants don't have anything. They just have leather armor and long swords, not magical or anything. Let me see what's here, though.
And as far as we know, Ravenloft is literally just the castle. There's nothing else. Because it says, I live far below Ravenloft.
Right. As far
So
as you
that
know,
would
it's just
have to be the castle.
Yep. The only thing that's kind of maybe of interest in this room is that the architecture looks like it's designed for a specific purpose. You could go ahead and make either an Arcana or Religion.
Now he's back. If the whole team was to wipe it.
Where? Up here?
Yeah,
Would
It was Arcana or...
or Religion.
Okay. May's actually proficient in religion, so I guess I'll try.
Say I would do Arcana in that case, I think.
Okay. Yeah. Both of you, kind of in looking at the architecture of the room, noting that there are like small like symbols etched into like the what's it called?
The windows,
Like the overhead, the roof.
the ceiling,
Yeah, but what's it called when it's like
the beams.
yeah, like the beams overhead, the supporting structure,
Mhm.
and just how the windows are kind of like almost are like especially reflective. This almost seems like this was like some sort of like sacred magic area that could effectively like give light, almost like a lighthouse or like a beacon. Far
Like if
beyond
there
what
was
it-
a light on the ground at Q53, it would like reflect out of all the windows more
right,
than normal or
right.
something.
Um,
Alright, when I hear Gizmo's probably an exceptional history check. Maybe.
yeah.
It's not working?
Well, I would say stop clicking on it because we're about to get hit by 30 of them.
Yeah, it's probably just being delayed.
Or close out the character sheet and reopen it.
I guess.
There it is.
Nope.
Yeah,
There
there
they
they are.
Oh, the first one was a 21.
Yeah, we'll
See?
take the
first one.
Exceptional.
Second highest was the first one.
Yeah. Yeah, and Gizmo, based on your history check,
Which
you do realize that this, special attention was given to this room, both architecturally and religiously and magically, to essentially make this like a beacon of light that would shine throughout even the whole land. It's obviously not lit now, but that's what you gather it was for.
Hey, maybe we can clear out the clouds.
That would make sense
Yeah.
since the order was supposed to be like, I guess, the protectors of the land. Did anybody really take notice that like how many above 20s were in the history
Yeah.
rolls of mine?
Yes, I did.
Well, I think that I guess we should go to Strahd now and try to steal that dragon's skull back if we can.
Wait, is there a way to light up this thing?
Right as you're asking that, the shadow of the dragon kind of edges.
What up, boy?
Oh shit, what up? Hit that boy.
We lost our dragon voice though. Didn't you hear him phase out?
Rain
So much
peers up from the book and only says, "Oh shit, what up?"
Hey, look, another thing with a tail.
Rain must feel at home.
He's like, "I will give you the ultimate gift. I will turn you Dragonborn." And I'm like, "I don't want to be part dragon." Too late.
He's like, Foos Road, late.
Yeah.
Foos Road, too late.
Gee, hello. No.
Hadouken.
Foos.
So that's 4 times I've disconnected here. So Tim, if in your streams, if you can do like a counter thing in the YouTube video,
It's up to Kenny.
something fun to do.
He's the keeper.
Kenny actually hasn't popped in at all so far.
Oh, he's watching.
He's not
Or he
though.
will.
He's watching
In
in
our
our
hearts.
hearts. Yep.
Yeah.
Mr. Kenny.
I don't know how much you heard what I had said, but the dragon had said, "Allow me to formally introduce myself. I am Argynvost, the ghost that resides here in the manor."
I'm gonna roll a cod saving throw. Okay.
Gizmo is like down at the bottom of the stairs now.
Gizmo doesn't like dragons. He says, it seems you have found what you've been searching for. Hello?
Is Rain there? Yeah, we can hear you. I
Good.
think Brandon's on mute.
Okay. I heard somebody sound like they were gonna say something, and then it cut out, and then I was like, "Oh, there it goes again." Yeah, I don't hear Brandon at all.
Yeah, he's the one with the book, so we'll let him talk. I'm gonna go to the bathroom quick, actually.
Okay.
Because Riley called me what?
Hey, did you know what the-
TLDR?
Yeah. Argenvolst said, "I take it you found what you've been searching for."
Oh. Yes, this gives us some great insight into Strahd's past.
Good. Have you considered my requests and how we can help each other?
I guess Rain would look to everybody else.
You did tell them? Yeah, you did tell us about it.
Yeah. Rain would kind of look to everybody else and then look back and say, like, I'm on board.
I'm gonna have Zoldak roll a history. Okay, I just wanted to see if he had was aware of metallic dragons, because he would know that they're generally, benevolent. Yeah, so Zoldak steps up and says, "It would be an honor to work with a silver dragon. I've never done so before. Or to work for a silver dragon." And then Zoldak turns to the rest of the group.
Is he back yet?
I am.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I guess Bartleby then would be like, any enemy of Strahd is an enemy of mine. Or an ally of mine. And
Wait, Bartleby.
Then he stabs him.
With
Instant
his
fall.
warhammer.
He stabs him with his +0 belaying pin.
Yeah. Argenvol says, "Good. I know the journey to the castle will be risky, but if you can find my skull and bring it back and bury it with the rest of my bones, I can ensure that you seek the help, or you get the help you need from your gods, and turn the tide so that the forces of good have the upper hand here."
It may be hard to go in there and do that and leave, but we'll try. Because you seem like our best chance so far.
Based on his size and everything, how heavy do we estimate his skull would be? Is it gonna be do we need a goddamn carriage to get this thing out of here? Or is it gonna be
Well, let's just say getting it out of the castle, you could probably have 3 people carry it out, but then it's going to be slow going if you have to carry it all the way back here.
Right, that's just what I'm thinking of, just
Not if you have a bear pulling a wagon.
Yeah. If we could get a cart even. It doesn't have to be a big wagon.
Is May offering to be the bear?
I know a couple bears.
Would-
I'll summon a team of bears.
Is there any way that 2 people could lift it off the ground even for a second?
Just summon the goofy-looking dude
Okay.
like Horse was for Oliver. He pulls carts.
If myself and somebody else can at least pick it up off the ground, we can poof it, as long as we know the general thing, 1,500 feet to get out of the castle if we need to.
Ooh.
Or you could end up taking it out of the castle and putting it
Yes.
into a ravine, and then we never find it again.
What is the 1500 part?
Because it's a 500-foot range, but you can bring along objects as long as their weight doesn't exceed what you can carry. So if myself and somebody else can just pick it up off the ground, even for a second, we can just poof Dimension Door.
Yeah, where are you getting the... Did you say 1500 feet?
Yes, because I can cast it 3 times in a row.
Oh, okay.
Poof, poof, poof. I can get it. I can blow my shit to get it 1,500
Yeah,
feet.
I was like, oh...
Yeah, Zoldak starts thinking then, maybe what we can do then is, if Strahd's inviting us to dinner and agreeing that will make it there safely, we can at least prepare. We can get a cart or a wagon, station it outside. As soon as we find, I mean, if we can kill Strahd and end him there, by all means, we should take the opportunity to do so. But if we can find the dragon's skull and get it out quickly, then we can at least get it out and then return when we get the upper hand.
Agreed.
Yeah, the dragon bows his head to you and says, "Thank you. It would do my spirit well to see my bones return to their rightful place and for me to aid you."
Hey, if we help you, are we like honorary members of the Order of the Silver Dragon?
He says, "Yes, you would always be welcome here. And believe me, once I am able to relight or rekindle the beacon here with my spirit, my knights will realize the folly of their ways."
And we'd have that would be the squad to roll up on.
Yeah.
The Strahd squad.
Especially if.
Well,
if
hopefully we can do this.
Especially if Revenant guy is like, "Oh, I'm gonna possess a body and kill you." And we're like, "Here's the light." He's like, "I will possess. Like, I'll just use my spirit to join you." Like, you know, just get the diva, and we're like, "Come on, guys, let's go." Roll up to the crib, like.
Yeah, I don't know if we can convince the diva to. I think
If
usually
we-
they have like a mission.
If we have a big enough army, he
And
might.
Casimir. We still have Casimir and
It's
Ismark.
like Fable. We're just acquiring all of our
Yeah.
armies.
Yep.
And perhaps Rictavio.
If he could battle beside Casimir. Because, I mean, I guess he hates the Vistani, not the Dusk Elves, but there's that other one.
Yeah.
Because there's the one that we saved his daughter or whatever, so if he would be like, "Oh, I'll fight you against Strahd," or like
That's
fight with you.
Luvash.
Yeah, we could get Lavash. Probably not, but whatever. If we do this first and we get the loyal people with us first, like we go from here and then go to the Diva, and we're like, we have whatever the army of whatever redeemed people, and we go to like all the people, and we go to that place last. We're like, "Yo, Lavash, do you want to help us kill Strahd?" And whatever. If we show up with enough people, he might be like, "Yeah, we could do this." Like, just sway him with the support that we have.
Yeah, Rictavio wants to kill the Vistani, but he also wants to end Strahd. So hopefully we can be like, all right, we're all gonna work together and we're gonna get Strahd, and then Rictavio, you can have Luvash whenever we're done. Like,
I don't care what happens to Luvash.
and
once
we'll
this is
just back
over.
away slowly whenever Strahd's dead. And let you go at it.
Whenever Strahd is dead, there will be exactly 24 hours of peace, and then after that, you can bloodshed to your heart's desire. Like, he's dead to the minute you can start killing each other.
Yeah, we'll have Strahd's Day, which will become a new holiday in this area. So we are heading to
The dragon bows one last time and then fades away.
We're heading to Ravenloft.
I think we should
directly.
stop at whatever town is on the way.
Oh wait.
Eat,
Oh
get a
yeah,
cart.
that's a good point because only us were invited, so we shouldn't bring anybody else.
No, but
we
we
should get a horse and wagon so we can transport the
Yeah,
skull.
there is. I mean, we have whatever that place is next to the Vistani.
Valaki.
Yeah, Valaki. We have that between us and the castle,
Yeah,
and also Kresk as well.
I
Do you guys
think.
want to return to the world map now?
Yeah.
Okay. Very nice.
So long as Valaki would have a horse and buggy, because they were kind of like the middle town of being
Yeah,
destroyed.
I think Valaki would have more than Kresk. Kresk was kind of like in
Lockdown mode or whatever.
yeah, in like PTSD siege mode.
Okay. Does somebody else want to leave now that
PSD
we're
siege mode.
now that we're re-energized?
Yeah, make it take us.
Okay. Yeah. Ah,
Fucking stop.
Okay. So the group's heading back to Valaki. Yep. Yep. You do not encounter anything on the way. You make it back.
Strange.
Huh?
Strange.
Strange.
No wandering monsters.
Yeah, no wandering monsters.
Yeah, actually, there's a tree golem. Oh no. What even
Two
is
tree
that?
golems. All right. What do you want to do in Valaki?
I think the first order of business to the windmill. I mean,
Hey, we forgot about the windmill.
complete sidetrack.
We also have Wizard's Winery we could do, but if it were up to me, I would say that we should procure cart. Just
May completely forgot about those Dumbo idiots.
maybe do whatever amount of long rest into cart shopping that would put us into the next day, and then head over to Strahd's. Or what time is it now?
Yeah. I lost track honestly because of when we long rested, and we'll just say the next time you long rest, it'll be morning.
Okay. Do we want to just long rest first, spend the day cart shopping, and head to Strahd's for dinner?
I think having a day to prepare, or this is Zoldak speaking, having a day to prepare, get all of our, get our strategy in place and get everything we might need will be enough time.
Also, Zoldak, if you wanted to take time during the long rest to familiarize himself with the book too, to get those knowledge points to figure out, he would be the survival check, I would be like the history check or whatever.
Okay.
He could do that before he sleeps or something.
Yeah.
As part of the 2 hours during the long rest that you get to.
Yeah.
memorize
Zoldak will
spells and stuff.
spend some time in town. Let me make a note that I have. Okay. All right, so yeah, you guys make it back to Valaki, and you do find
Entire town's been burned down.
yeah, no, it's still standing.
Strahd has his hand down Ismark's throat.
It's his entire leg.
He's beating Ismark in the face with his own foot.
This is what you get.
Okay. There is in the one whatever it was called, the one like the dockyard area, the stockyard. That's the stockyard area. There is someone there who as you're talking on, would be willing to sell you a cart and horses, kind of like 2 pack horses.
Rain reminds May, as kind of we're shopping around, that
Are we really buying a cart?
He might be able to see the saber-toothed tiger that belonged to Rictavio somewhere here.
I'll move us into the town.
Why are we just stealing a cart?
Because you are lawful.
But I'm also neutral. I'm a lawful neutral.
Yep.
I know, it's just, it's true, but it's just funny. I choose not to be lawful right now.
It's not stealing as long as
He
we
follows
return
his
it.
own code of stealing.
It's okay to bring it back as long as we return it.
Why would we bring it back?
And we don't need it anymore, so that it won't be missed.
What if we if we just have Rain blow the legs off whoever's cart it is? We don't have to worry about it.
Chaotic evil.
I don't know why I don't understand why we're paying for a cart.
Do you want me to try to steal it? Because I'm chaotic neutral. I can steal whatever I want.
Well, somebody says "fuck you" and then punches
You're
you
like,
in the face.
I procured a cart. And you're like, how much was it? And you're like, it was some money.
It was some money.
Give me a value range. It was over there.
Do you want me to walk up with a fucking thaumaturgy shaking bullshit on, and I'm just like, give me all your shit.
Hey, I'm back. That's
This is the
number 5.
police.
Yeah. I'm gonna walk up and just fucking thaumaturgy, shake the ground, boom my voice, be like, give me a fucking cart.
You filthy animal.
And then I get arrested by the guards.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
and then
we're
it's
back
the-
all in town.
May says that he has a bunch of good berries, so dinner is on him.
Zoldak's gonna politely accept some good berries, but he's also gonna get a meal at the end.
What
No,
the
you're
hell?
full.
Figures he may as well eat up, get a good meal because
Last meal. Oh, hey, it's
if we're
Marcus.
going to the castle, there's no telling what'll happen. He's also gonna buy some supplies for food.
Ismark is here, right?
Yeah, he's still at the inn.
Alright, well, he owes me food and board, motherfucker.
Yeah, he covers it.
Good. I'll order the most expensive thing on the menu and throw it away and order the most medium priced thing on the menu and then eat that.
Well, he's not gonna cover your foolishness, but
He came down
Zoldak's
with a,
gonna get some food, to have just in case things go really bad, and Zoldak's expecting we're not sure what we're going up against, so it's best to be prepared.
that poor bastard came down with a case of blight. There's not too much I can do about that.
May spills one part of his pack open and 140 good berries come out. And he just,
Stop.
I'd say that he would start diving into them with 2 hands, but he starts shoveling them in with 1 hand.
Fuck.
He's like, oh, I'm so full.
Yeah, just, he gets a bad case of blight.
Wait, oh, blight. Ismark?
Yeah, I'm just fucking around. But, I selected it, but the little window came up to be like, what level? But I didn't see that.
He's casting blight on my good berries.
No, they wither. No.
Blight berries.
Still so good. Somebody was saying about if you had a masochistic druid that
Stop.
could turn into a cow, and your allies would basically kill you, but by carving off meat so that everybody could have steaks. So the druid would just turn into a cow, and you would milk the cow and do all this stuff to it.
And then
it's
butcher it, then it reverts back.
Right, butcher it, and then you're back to being your human form. And it's
Okay, then.
Because your hit points recover when you.
Yeah, exactly.
Stop.
I was like, damn it! Yeah, stop it.
I feel like if you had a limb hacked off though, that would kind of translate back. But I guess technically not, because
No.
you gain all your hit points. It's like you're taking on a completely
Yo.
different body.
Yo.
Stop it.
She's like, who's your new character? I'm like, oh, it's a druid again. He's wearing leather.
He's Bartleby's wet dream.
You've never had smoked meats that were the animal was still alive and being smoked.
Oh, Jesus.
Stop it.
Oh, so fresh. No, and the cow's spinning on a spit, and he's like, I can't wait to eat me.
Oh, Jesus.
Alright, so anyway.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So what do you guys? Is there anything else you want to do in town?
Wish I could unhear everything.
May has some money, so I don't know if there's some utility. Let me go check the equipment real quick.
Does
Equipment.
any- Do we have any potions that have not been identified? Let me do that now.
Good call. I think Zoldak has one.
Any items?
Items, potions.
Yeah, May
I
doesn't.
have
He's like never picked up really anything.
I have some scrolls, but I think they've all been identified. Bless, protection from poison, spiritual weapon. I also have the magic spring water from Kresk, a scroll of grease, potion of healing, potion of fire breath.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong, but at some point in the moat house, didn't Gizmo grab I think it was at like roughly the same time as he got his shield. Didn't he also get like a bunch of like potions in a bag he didn't tell us about? If I'm right and he remembers them, he could always have me identify them.
Yeah, there's the bag that was in the where the carrion crawlers were. There was like a pile of dead stuff there, and there was like a kind of like a priest pack in there that had some holy water in it.
Yeah, that might have been what I'm thinking of then.
There was also in the huge pile of gold at the bandits, there was a bag and like 2 potions.
I think that's what I got. That's the potion of healing and fire breath. I think. Everybody, since we're in town, and we're gonna do a long rest, don't forget to, reset your health and
Smoked meats.
everything. Yeah, smoked meats, speech.
The 50 health total across the board for everybody. Smoked meat speech. I suppose. Other than that,
What about? Well, were the bags itself magical?
What?
Because I have the
What are we talking
the
about?
potions I got in the. I have a small black bag. I actually have 2 bags. A small black bag and then a small bag that's empty. I don't think if we ever checked if they were bags of holding.
I've never identified a bag. So
Maybe something.
Did you get them both at the band? I remember there being 1 bag at the bandit, but I don't remember the other one.
I don't know. I have small black bag and small bag empty. I don't know. I don't know where I got. I know I got one of them at the bandit camp. Is it just a regular bag?
I mean, the empty one's probably just regular.
Yeah.
we can just assume that I've identified them now because we're in town enough all the time.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, hold on a second.
That'd be something Jordan would have to check.
Yeah, let me go back. Let me go back to
We also
the script.
in the party loot we have 1,006 gold plus some silver and copper.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got a shit ton from that Vistani camp.
Oh right. So are we gonna get a cart and some horses?
Okay, so the black bag that you have, it's like a black velvet, and yeah, it is, after Rain identifies it, it is a bag of holding.
Okay, let me make a note of that. I guess that would make sense then, Zoldak with the party loot having the bag of holding.
Could we shove the skull into the bag of holding?
It's 2 feet in diameter and 4 feet deep, and can hold up to 500 pounds.
How much does a large
The bag
dragon's
weighs 15 pounds regardless of what's inside of it.
How big is a dragon skull?
2 feet in diameter. That's
It's a mile across.
maybe. Maybe
That-
I don't know.
I was gonna say
If
that
it's a worm, if it's depending on its age, if it's a wormling, I could see it. But like if
It's
it's
an
like
adult.
a young, it's an adult.
Mhm.
I think that's too big for 2 feet diameter. That's yeah,
Okay,
it's
2 feet.
definitely
Yeah, that's gonna be too big.
Half a mile long.
yeah, right. Like
Yeah, I just like
Like
didn't-
how the hell do you expect us to transport this?
Strahd's castle is resting on the nose bone of the skull. Wait,
Yeah, it's huge. So, what if it's like half in the like? No, it's either holding it or it's not.
just put part of it in. Put one of its teeth in.
Mhm.
He didn't say that it needed to be an intact skull.
Break it into pieces and
Just
shove
in
it
a
in.
powder. Just dump out a bag of powder. I'm like, here's your head.
Yeah, that would go over so well.
He'd be real happy for that.
And
Trust
that's when
me.
the rogue in the party finally steals it and splits. And he's like, I have a freaking
Dragon tooth.
silver dragon dust.
That's got to be good for magical potions or
Some
magic
kind of ailment
Yeah.
that he'll invent. It helps with stabbing. I'm not being stabbed. You are now.
All right. Is there anything else you guys want to do tonight? Because it's like 9:40. If we're going to the castle, we could either stop like right before, but I don't think we're going to get into anything too much more involved.
I think we could end here just in case if Dave is here next time
Wants to do
and
something.
like there's something he wants to do in the town before we go.
Good idea.
Right. And
That'd be good.
if you wanted May to try to look at that saber tooth thing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically like leave the downtime between the sessions to think about like what the characters would possibly want to do. Not that it's I mean I guess we're going to this castle regardless, so I guess there is a chance that some of us might not return, but
Yeah.
I mean,
You
If
said
I
it.
sold
Now it's
it-
gonna happen.
if Zoldak wanted me to like even look at his armor